Hoosiers are talking about today. Indiana University just 2 wins away from another national title. The team and hundreds of Hoosier faithful are spending this Easter holiday weekend in Atlanta. We have a crew of 13 there to cover IU and the Frenzy. Andrea Moorhead joins us from outside the Georgia Dome tonight. Andrea.
Well, Ann and John, just the excitement here is building here just a little over 24 hours before the IU Hoosiers will take on Oklahoma tomorrow night. But believe it or not, there's been a lot of action already on the hard court. In fact, Eyewitness News sports reporter Rich Nye now joins us live in front of the ticket offices down below in front of the Georgia Dome with more on that side of the story today. Rich.
Andrea, it's been 2 days now since we last saw Tom Coverdale walking on, not on crutches, I should say, for the first time. Of course, after he injured his ankle last Saturday against Kent State, everyone at the Final Four, media and fans included, looking for Coverdale as practice started today. They didn't see Tom until about midway through practice. He finally walked out on the floor in street clothes and watched from the bench. Freshman Donald Perry will definitely play a bigger role for the Hoosiers tomorrow against Oklahoma. Coverdale has not practiced now in a week.
I've needed this full week to get through it, so, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. That's about all I can say.
I think he'll definitely play. How much, it depends on him. He's a tough guy. He played in the Wilmington game when he was injured, so to keep him out, I think it has to be broken.
Coverdale says a final decision on whether he will play or not will be made tomorrow morning when the Hoosiers have their shoot-around before their game tomorrow night against Oklahoma. Andrea, coming up at 5:50, we'll have more on Coverdale's effect on the Hoosiers and how the Hoosiers might adjust if his playing time is limited or if Tom can't go at all.
All right, looking forward to that. Thank you, Rich. Well, everyone at home, did you know there's one IU Hoosier player who loved to play basketball growing up in the rain or even the snow? Take a look at this. Here's one person who knows that very, very well. On this tree-lined road, a school with an unusual name, but a familiar face inside, teaching 5th grade math.
N equals 12.
It's algebra time.
How many had 11? That's right.
With the clock ticking towards Saturday night and the teacher close to her desk and her heart, all the students know Mrs. Hines is AJ's mom. They see the face every day and remember the son who gives back with yearly visits to the Georgia classroom.
And he'll go out on the basketball court and play with the guys while the girls are all moonstruck.
It was no stroke of luck that a boy age 7.
I wear this to all the games to remind him that he's been a champion ever since he was 7 in basketball.
Would continue a legacy of winning through high school. His stepfather remembers.
The start of the team went up the block and AJ got it over his fingers, probably about that much. And it was like he was in slow motion.
That was 1999. AJ, a high school senior at Westlake in the Georgia State Final Four.
They went 33-0, the only team in the history of Georgia sports to go 33-0.
Directing the team to a state championship.
And he worked so hard. I don't think he's ever had a coach that would make him work harder than he makes himself work.
But she admits it took some doing to sign on with IU, the recruitment process spearheaded by then assistant coach Mike Davis.
He said, all right, Miss Hines, what would it take for us to get your son at Indiana? And I said, I'd like to look at Bob Knight right in his eye and see who he is. And he said, we can be there Friday morning at 8.
They made the trip 2 days later, but she says Davis,
I'm glad he's at Indiana,
sealed the deal.
I was really impressed with Mike Davis's caring, and so I knew if my son was anywhere around Mike Davis, he would really be in good hands.
Now with the ball in AJ's hands and recent memories of his accomplishments against Duke.
He went up for a dunk shot and AJ got it all. His hand was on top of the ball. I thought I was going to jump over the row in front of me.
The championship is his and his teammates to have.
On any given night, anything can happen.
The pride in her voice is shared with her students.
I am very proud of you. This is great.
For the red and white team, wishing them best of luck.
What is your hope for the future for AJ?
That all his dreams come true.
And AJ's family credits Coach Mike Davis for helping AJ improve in his physical, his spiritual, and his mental game on and off of the court. I enjoyed meeting them, a fantastic family. I hope you enjoyed meeting them at home as well. Reporting live from Atlanta, Georgia, in front of the Georgia Dome. Let's send it now back to you in the studio, John and Ann.
What a lovely woman, inside out. Thanks.
Beautiful.